Hello everyone, greeting of the day. This is Sashireka. In this video, we are going to see about single phase induction motor. So, single phase induction motor is commonly used in your house, office, schools, etc. And hence, instead of DC motor, you are going to go for a single phase AC motor. This is a very widely used motor, and it is used for domestic applications like single phase induction. Or domestic application is nothing but your fans or motors, water pump, everything. So single phase induction motor is most familiar type of motor. It has an extensive application in your household. Example, motor pump, etc. It is rated in fractional horsepower motor. This is also called as fractional horsepower motor. FHPM means it is nothing but low power induction motor. This induction motor is used in low power. If you're going to high power means three phase induction will be used, right? This is a low power motor, and for high three phase induction means high power, high horsepower will be used. Understanding? Single phase induction motor is having a wide range of application in my domestic means the household things. So it is called as fractional horsepower motor. Why? Because I'm going to use a very low power, meaning a low power induction motor, right? Again, it is going to have a stator also, and it is going to have a rotor also. Again, the stator is laminated construction made of stamping. The stampings are slotted on its peripheral. That is what the stator construction and rotor constructions are repeated in this. What you have seen in the three phase, the same is in your single phase also. Okay. So you're going to have a laminated construction. Why? Because I want my iron loss to be very minimum. So I'm going to have the lamination. Stator winding is wound for a certain defined number of poles. Again, here also your speed equation will not at all change for three phase also, single phase also. So I'm going to have the same. That's what I told. The speed equation will not at all change. So my frequency and my poles are deciding the synchronous speed. So if I want more frequency should be taken care. If I want more frequency, again poles to be reduced. So my synchronous speed will not at all change. N is equal to 120 F by P RPM. If you're going to see, this is your single phase induction motor. In single phase induction motor, two types of magnetic flux is produced. One is from the stator and other from the rotor. So if you're going to see, can you able to see here? One is producing north side, one is producing here, one is in the rotating in south side. Yes. See here north and here south. It is opposite in direction. Can you able to understand this? Yes. See, one is rotating in the north side. Okay. And due to that, and I'm going to have a flux. This is of magnetic induction. Faraday's law of magnetic induction. I'm going to have some kind of magnetic field is produced, right? From the stator, it is given to the rotor. Okay. Then rotor is going to rotate. Again, it is going to have Lorentz force. Because of my Lorentz force, it is going to go in the opposite direction. So one it is in the north position and the other one is in the south. Means opposite direction. The amplitude will be same, but the phase will be in the opposite direction. Can you see here? One is revolving. It means it will be revolving in this. Fine. So north one magnetic field will be in the means opposite to the opposite means both magnetic fields are opposite to each other. Why? Because my induced EMF from the stator is given to the rotor. My rotor is exhibiting some force, Lorentz force, that is applying in the opposite direction. So if you are going to consider two windings, that is what A and B, if you are going to consider, it is magnetically 90-degree apart. In this diagram, if you are going to see, you are going to have a magnetically, it is apart of 90 degrees. So I am going to have an magnetic field of 90-degree phase shift. Amplitude will be same, but your phase shift will be opposite. Non-uniform magnetic field produce non-uniform torque, which makes the operation of the motor noisy after starting torque. because this having an opposite magnetic field, it will produce some noise. Can you able to see this diagram? Before you are going to go for this, you should know you are going to use a two phase winding. Single phase is nothing but if I'm going to give only one single phase, no, I cannot able to start my induction motor. So I'm going to go for two windings. Right? One is the stator winding, right, and the other one is known as the auxiliary winding. A is nothing but your auxiliary winding. Why I'm going to give an auxiliary winding is I cannot able to switch on my motor. This cannot be my induction motor. It is having an opposite magnetic field. No, it cancelled each other. So my initial torque, initial voltage, it will be zero. So my starting torque will be zero, and it is not a starter. It is not a self starter. My induction motor, single phase induction motor is not a self starter. Why? Because the magnetic flux produced, it cancels each other. If it is going to cancel each other, I'm not getting any torque or flux, initial torque or initial. See, initial condition only it is zero, but once it is going to start, no, it is going to have some torque. So initially I have to start. It is not going to. It is not a self-starting, right? So I'm going to start it. Fine. Auxiliary winding, it is operating only during the this is operating only during the starting, and after that it is going to disconnect. It is 90-degree apart. See, this is 90-degree and this is 90-degree. So now it is going to have 90-degree apart. Means the magnetic field produced by A and produced by B is magnetically 90-degree apart. Can you able to see this diagram how it is changing its phase? Green color and as well as your red color. It is 90-degree apart, and the two phase signal is shown. It is producing and running torque, right? But it is not producing a starting torque, so it is not self starting motor. And the example what you are going to take is a ceiling fan. In ceiling fan, no, if they will be telling, some people will be telling that capacitor of this particular fan has been lost. So even though if the capacitor is going to get lost, no, if suppose my fan is not going to run, if you're going to put a stick and if you're going to make it rotate, no, it will rotate. Initially it will not rotate, but if you're going to give a push to that particular fan, no, it will start rotating, right? So initially I'm not going to have, and later I can able to have. That is what say induction motor consists of single phase. Only one phase we can't able to do anything. So I'm going to go for dual revolving field theory. That is what now I have told. The rotating magnetic field, it is equal of magnitude, but rotates in the opposite direction, right? Induction motor responds to each magnetic field separately, so net torque will be zero. So this is the mathematical expression for the double revolving field theory. That is what now we have seen in the diagram, how the opposite direction how that oppositely direction magnetic field is produced. That can be that can be told. This is the torque speed equation of your single phase induction motor. See, it is means the phase is different. This is the for your when slip is going to be 0, I'm going to take torque equation like this, and slip is going to be 2, I'm going to take a torque like this. Torque developed by field 1 and torque developed by your field 2 is nothing but your stator and as well as your rotor. Then slip of unity means both forward and backward field developed equal torque but direction. That is what in this diagram, if you're going to see, torque is produced, it is having a opposite direction, but the magnitude is same. That's what, if it is going to be there, see, if it is in the opposite direction, it is getting cancelled and my torque is going to be 0. So and my induction motor, single phase induction motor, is not going to have a self starting. It is not a self starting motor. So you're going to, you should have a starting you have to start this motor by means of something. Okay. So we can increase the forward speed of the machine due which forward slip decreases. If my forward torque is going to be more, my motor rotates in forward or anti-clockwise direction, right? If my forward torque is less, then my motor will be rotating in the backward direction, in the or anti-clockwise direction. And this is regarding your single phase induction motor, and these are my reference. And